So, I titled this video Learning to Become Your Own Light, and that is really what I have been working through within myself. And I just wanted to record myself speaking out loud and the stream of consciousness that is flowing through me right now and understanding me in the current space that I'm in. If I've had experience and a life of giving most of myself, most of my day to other people, giving most of me to other people. And I also had this strong will, the strong desire or calling in me to help other people. Um, Ever since I was younger, like I said, I wanted to be a veterinarian. I was gonna go to college to be a nurse. I was going to, I'm always, I'm the big sister that's known for helping everybody and making sure everybody's all right. And it just, it eventually takes a toll. Being a person in the type of space of just trying to take on the weight of people, the world, your family, the weight of really what it means to actually exist here. And it just feels like you're submersed in like all of this darkness that you have tried to consume for other people because you see the darkness. You kind of like in this void of just seeing figures who need help, seeing the world, and people who are just givers and just lighthearted, very very internally quiet and empathetic, strongly empathetic. Being a strong empath, it really does make it really you I would say that it's important that I wish I wanted I'm just now learning to balance out and take care of myself as an empath. And I lately I've been noticing I've been teeter tottering, up and down, falling into depression, and then coming back up and saying, "Yeah, I can do it," and then falling into depression, and then coming back up and saying, "Yeah, I can do it," and it's just I'm just very very confused as to what's going on within my current reality, but I understand that like my inner world is my true self. Um, the inner you, the you, your mind is the you that how your thought process goes, how you take care of yourself internally. That's really you, and how you choose to take care of your character, your person, is you expressing your light, being able to see your light. Um, when you're a person who's very empathetic and you have strong energy that like you have all of these different desires, but you also have specific weight or pressure that you feel that's on you, you you kind of just get upset and frustrated, and you feel like that you're not getting anywhere, and you feel like that it's not really who are you and where are you and why are you, and being in a space where you're questioning everything, because I go through mental loops of just seeing pattern recognition all around my reality, and also just my mind is really advanced when I'm observing myself, but also it teeter totters into depression because of what I am observing. And it's like I don't have any control, within. And I just be so confused as to like what is really happening, what is really happening with me. And I'm seeing programs within my reality that's like, trying to continue to play out in my life as far as um, giving to other people, opening to other people, like just specific things where people ask me things and be like, oh no, I can do it, and it's just like, why am I doing that? Why? And then at the end of the day, I'm feeling like I don't feel good about myself, and then I'm asking myself like, why my whole the callings, my whole like desires or things that are making the things that I want to do, um, that goes hand in hand with just wanting to help people, being of service. And I don't want to come from us being of service to humanity, the planet. I mean, service really to myself, and I'm learning that. And I feel like that's the most like biggest, beautifulest thing about having that desire, but also um, the internal workings behind you doing it for yourself, because you have to learn it for yourself in order for you to show others how to do that. And creating that consistency, those specific habits that keep you aligned and grounded within who you are, and not what's going on with this person or this person or this sister or this brother or this people or this, like, just feeling secure within your realm. um so learning how to be the light in the darkness, learning how to really focus in and lock in on yourself is the primary priority that comes up. But it's just like you have to embrace your darkness. When you tilt into that, like, depression, that overthinking, that worry about who you are, how you're moving, how everything is about to go, what's going to happen, um what you didn't do today, what you did do, what did you consume today, these type of things that you at the end of the night, that's just like in your brain. And then as soon as you wake up, it's like flooding in as well. And it's like, okay, I'm noticing that this is being more frequent, in the more frequent in my mind, and it doesn't feel good. But it's really your darkness trying to teach you something, your darkness trying to protect you, trying to show you that what we're doing doesn't feel good. So it's about being able to read what is here, what you are, what your darkness is teaching you, because it's not a demon, it's not evil, it's not trying to harm you. Even when you fall into those dark spaces, it's saying that I need light here, and there is no light here. You're not allowing any light here, and this is the result of the light not being there. Now, whatever that light is, whatever the light you want it to be, with in translation of doing something for yourself, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, even if you're not doing anything and somebody asks you, "Hey, can you do this for me?" No, I'm actually, no, I really don't want to. I'm in that space where I'm learning that, and I'm like, finding groundedness in myself, and stability within my internal realm, because um, I'm just observing like all of these different um, parts of myself that's just like been exposed lately. And the exposure, like, coming from just overthinking, worrying, feeling powerless, feeling unstable, feeling not grounded. But what do I have to say for these things that make that I'm feeling? What can I argue with? I can't argue with nothing. And it's not about me beating myself up. It's not about me trying to feel bad about what's happening, what I didn't do, or why this is the result of these feelings and emotions that's coming up. It's about me, us recognizing that we need to learn something from this. We need to provide light in this space. We need to show up for ourselves. And showing up scared, showing up even in the just creating movement. And even if you don't feel the confidence, it's just like you have to bring and provide light to the spaces where your darkness is telling you, hey, we don't like this, I don't like this, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad. If you like really sit down and just not say like, yo, your demons, or, the demons is bad. No, the demons are teaching you something. The negative, the darkness, is showing you, okay, I need light here. There's no light here. And it can tilt you into the depression, into the anxiety, into the whole downside of it, just feeling all the pressure of the things that you never did and things that you wanted to do, the things that you haven't done yet. It's like it's just still sitting there, and it's just like, no, we have to show up and create the light for it. So that's what I want to prioritize with the importance of this video, and the importance of me speaking this for myself, because showing up in the showing your light in the darkness is literally the whole, I would say, the agenda here. This, when you're observing the world, observing like things that are changing or anything, just humanity, the world, all of the different things that you notice just since you've been born, and since your time being here and being so sensitive and being an empath, and seeing the gunk and the things that's wrong with humans, your capability of seeing the things that's right and bringing that light here, you see it because you are that light that is needed here, and you have to shine it. And that's exactly what's going on internally. Being able to not look at your darkness, or look at the depression drops, the mood drops, or when it comes down to nighttime, or those type of things, as, oh, this is reoccurring, this is a problem, I don't know how to deal with this, I'm falling behind. All of these different things that sink into you, it is you. So you have to show up for yourself. You have to be that light. And sometimes it may get overwhelming when the speed of the thoughts are coming in, and it's just like, dang, how do I can't even, it just gets in the way, and you just feel like you don't even know how to talk to yourself in that moment. You don't even know how to find the words to address one thing, because it's a multitude of things. It's just like showing up in the front of your mind. And that is when you recognize that you really, really need to provide a stable, secure space for yourself in that moment, and bring light to yourself. However, you can regulate your nervous system in that moment, by putting water on the back of your neck, by taking a bath or a shower, by pulling your ear, or going outside and just getting some fresh air. Water always helps, or gargling salt water in your mouth to kind of, you just gotta just get some type of center in that space. And then understand that you are not trying to hurt yourself. you're not ever trying to hurt yourself. Ever. Your mind, the thoughts that come in, your aura, your energy, like you're never trying to harm you. Your body is never trying to harm you. Your body is always trying to help you. And that's the connection between the outer world and the inner world, the conscious and subconscious. Nothing is ever trying to harm you. It's about how you perceive the information that is coming in, how you're translating it through your own filters. So allow yourself to change your awareness of what's going on when you tilt kind of into that deep space of darkness or depression or any thoughts that come in that might be overwhelming about who you are, what you are, why you are, what is your purpose here, how do you live, how do you keep going, how do you even want to keep going. Those thoughts, like, it's a result of you and what your darkness is telling you. Hey, something don't feel right. We got to do something different. This is the result of what we're going. This is the result of the reality of what with decisions we've made. So somehow we got to break the habit of being whatever we're being, because this is the result. And allowing your darkness to show up for you and defend you and just become your friend and not your enemy. So, yeah, the pressure of yourself and your journey here and your path and what you want to do or what you don't want to do, because I was getting overwhelmed. I'm like, I don't have no desire to try to do things for money. I don't have no desire to try to just get into these systems of constantly paying bills for the rest of my life, paying to live for the rest of my life. And the road ahead, thinking about that journey, I mean, that's what, causes stagnation, because you're thinking about all the things that you have to do or you want to do. But when you're in the motion of it, it's not as heavy as you not being in the motion of it and making yourself feel bad because you're not in the motion of it. So it's just been little things about just existence and just earth and how we live, and it causes a form of just really deep sadness, especially from a person who's highly empathetic, because it's like I don't even know what this is. Overwhelming. But being able to use your light by creating, and even in the moments where you're just like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything, I don't really want to talk, I don't even really want to do, I don't want to do anything. I really need a whole month of not doing anything for me to really recover. But it felt like if I do that, if I go a whole month of me not doing anything, I'm just going to sit in that month of being frustrated because I'm not doing anything. It's these things that just go in your mind, go about your mind as you're trying to, understand yourself, understand, like, what am I doing here? Like, little bitty things like, dang, like, when was the last time I had a dream where an ancestor or angel visited me, something that could help me or guide me through my physical life, like, just those little things that just keeps popping up, and it just brings some sort of frustration about why and how and when and what. But I mean, you can see it in how I'm communicating right now. You can see the solution, and then it comes back down into, okay, this is what I'm observing, and then bring it back up to the solution. So this is what it's like. It's been like a wave. Like, my mind has been going through waves, And I'm just like trying to find stability within the ocean that I'm in. I'm like, I don't feel I don't feel the ocean floor. Like, you know how when you get in, you go to the beach and you walk out into the ocean and you're swimming, and then you stop feeling the sand in your feet and you just kind of like swimming, and it's just like, okay, I don't feel the ground anymore, and now all these waves are coming and I'm just trying to stay afloat. So yeah, this is a little bit of why I needed to let this out, and I don't know if this is going to. I mean, I'm just speaking for myself, and if this does anything to help anybody, that's amazing, because that's the basis of really what has been calling me my whole life, helping people. But I didn't want it to be in a toxic way of, oh, I want to help people but I can't help myself type shit, you know. So yeah, I'm just letting it out, and I hope you do too. And I hope you use and just understand that nothing in your mind, in your body, in you is trying to harm you. So you got to look at your darkness and see that it is trying to help you and not harm you. And how can you listen and, move forward and make changes to where, your darkness is balanced and not like pushing you down or weighing you down. Yeah.